Okay, so the last beard related video that I did was a live broadcast from my barbershop where Charles did the trim of my beard. And we put that on Facebook Live, and then I uploaded it to our YouTube channel. And there's been actually a lot of traffic on that. We got a lot of questions from YouTubers that were asking a couple different questions. So we just wanted to do another quick video on, and if you're not into beards, just go away, okay? But if you are, you know someone that is, this is just a couple tips. So one of the questions that we got on the YouTube channel was, where's the neckline, and how do you shave the neckline and all that kind of stuff? Well, when the beard is short, it's growing out, and you can still kind of see that line before the hair is long enough that it hides the line. It's pretty easy, but that's also when you can establish that line very easily. But the line, what I call, is just a natural crease of the neck. And what I'm talking about there is, if you look at somebody from profile, and my profile is hidden with the beard now, but if you look at somebody's profile, there's a very natural crease or line of the neck that goes basically from, you know, where the jaw and the ear meet, down to just above the Adam's apple, and then over to the other side. And it's just basically the natural to where the neck creases. So I'm gonna lift my beard up, okay, and that's, I've already shaved today, but that's how I do it, is I basically just find that line right there, and I shave down here first, and then I'll basically pull that to the side, and I'll take my razor and just follow this natural crease. And there's not really any science behind it. I didn't use a ruler, I didn't measure anything, I didn't buy a special tool for it, but it's basically a little bit above the Adam's apple, right where the chin meets the neck. And then right there where that line goes down the neck and they meet in the middle. And so that's the best way that I can answer where's the neckline. But what I will say is, shave your neck, okay? As the beard grows out, what kind of style of beard that you want to have, I'm all for it. You know, I'm a fan of all of it. But an unkept neck, I promise you, is Pam, who's behind the camera right now, is giving the universal throw up symbol. And it's just not attractive. So anyway, that's the answer to that question. And then also, I'm a fan of having a pretty, not trendy line up here, but also just shave basically just a little bit under the eyes. And it's kind of the same thing, just a natural where the sideburn line kind of is, and then a line that goes fairly naturally to the top of the mustache. You can do it lower, you can do a little bit higher, you can disregard, but I like to have kind of a clean top of the cheek under the eye. So. Nothing excessive, somewhat natural, follows the contours of my face, but it's pretty simple. Shave, shower, and then I just use whatever kind of aftershave lotion that you want, condition those skins. And then this is kind of my daily, as my beard has gotten longer, my hair is not super curly, but somewhat curly, and my beard is the same way. We also live in the Houston area, and it gets rather humid. So if it's long enough now that if I don't blow dry it just a little bit, it kind of curls up and does its own thing. So I didn't want to bore you on the video with doing blow drying my face, but I do blow dry it just basically down the edges, just blow dry it straight down so that it has kind of it flows down instead of just wherever it wants. So I do that usually. I don't even do it every day, but that's usually what I do. And then I'm going to treat, and I'm not even treating the beard so much as the skin on the face with a beard oil. I know it's called a beard oil. What you really want to do is get this close to the skin. I'm going to show you how we do that in just a second. There's a number of different brands that I've used of beard oil. I mean, probably half a dozen different brands. Spiffy Stuff is a really good brand. They're local here to the Houston area, in the Tomball area. Love this guy. This is a brand that I've ordered twice now from, I got it from Amazon Prime, but there's other companies that I like too, the Texas Beard Company, and a few others. I don't necessarily have any one particular brand that I've just fallen in love with, but I've pretty much enjoyed all of them. But like I said, this one right now is Can You Handlebar. It's a good brand, so shout out to you guys. Shout out to Spiffy Stuff, Beard Balm. They have beard balms, beard oils that make a great old-fashioned pomade as well. So anyway, this is pretty simple. And if the beard oil that you get doesn't come with a dropper, you can pick these up in different places. Some of the beard oils that I got in the past, they came with droppers, and then other beard oils that I've gotten after that didn't come with a dropper, but the lid fit. So I just keep transferring the dropper method because it's kind of the cleanest way to do it. So I just get about half of a dropper, which is going to equate to not very long of a pour if you don't have a dropper. But then all I do is put that in my hand, and you really want to get it from there onto the fingertips. So I'm going to kind of scoop it and then get it on my fingertips. And then instead of coating the outside of the beard first, I'm especially wanting to take care of the chin. So going deep. And then with what's left on my hand, just kind of coat my hands. And that's what goes on the exterior. Okay, and just kind of comb it in a little bit with my fingers. But the bulk of it went, you know, deep to the scalp, if you will, the face scalp. That's pretty much where you want it. So I just kind of work this in. And then to be honest, before I even comb it or do anything after that, I kind of let it set. And this is when I'll finish up. You know, I'll put deodorant on, anything else that I need to do as far as getting ready. I'll kind of let this absorb in a little bit, and then I'll hit it with a comb and style my beard. Right now, I had a trim fairly recently, so it's not crazy. But when my beard does start to get a little bit crazy and I need a trim and it needs a little bit more control, that's when I'm going to use a beard balm. So the oil is really a conditioner. It's more for the skin and the growth of the beard than anything else. But the beard balm, that's really going to help you control everything. Most of these, at least the ones that I've used so far, got a fair amount of healthy oils in there and a little bit of beeswax, and that's what's going to make it kind of a paste. But I'm going to show you how I do that too, even though I don't really need to. It's the same kind of thing. Just get it rather worked into my fingers, kind of melted. And then instead of going really, really deep under the skin on that one, this one we go ahead and start working on the outside. And the same kind of thing. Just comb it in with your fingers. Just work it in. And then the main comb that I use is just a Kent, I want to say it's a Kent, yeah, it's a Kent handmade, either hand carved or handmade or something like that, which makes for better teeth on there and it won't damage the hairs. And so then from there, just comb it to how you want it. A couple hairs are always going to come loose, just like they do from your hair, from your head. So get it pretty much the way you want it, and that's pretty much it. That's kind of the daily routine. Doesn't take very long, but it does take a little bit of care, just like anything. You know, you cut your hair a certain way, you want it to look a certain way, you use products, shampoo, conditioner, same kind of thing. I pretty much use, I know there's beard shampoos and beard conditioners that you can get. Haven't really tried too many of those. You know, I'd love to, but for the most part, what treats, you know, what I use in my hair, I use on the hair on my face as far as the shower. And then, but just like you use pomades or conditioners or whatever to style your hair and make it look a certain way, your face and your beard is going to need a little bit of attention too. Unless, again, you're into some kind of unkept look, which is fine, but it's not for me, it's not for my wife. So that's what I use, just a little bit of beard oil. When it starts getting a little bit unruly, a little bit of beard balm, comb it the way you like. You can take your comb with you all day if you want to, but that's it. We're also going to throw this up on YouTube, and if you have any other questions, again, I'm no pro, but I've been doing this for a while, and love to have dialogues. If you have any questions about beard care or any tips for me, feel free to comment, feel free to share, and see you next time.